Welcome to Protea Hotels by Marriott. My name is Chef Pillay, and I'm one of the executive chefs within the group. We're here today celebrating Heritage Day. It's a very special holiday here in South Africa. It's because we celebrate our diverse cultures of our very diverse population. And what better way to do it than to bring it together by food? So we're going to be celebrating many meals, many cultures, but one heart. So let's get started with our dish. And we're going to start off with a roaster cook, which is inspired by our Afrikaans culture here in South Africa. And basically, it is a homemade bread that's cooked over the hot coals on our braai. In our busy lifestyle, I would highly recommend a roaster cook mix. And to that, we add the yeast and allow that to improve for just over an hour. Okay, so we're going to add 200 grams of the roaster cook premix to the bowl. And then we're just going to add in half a packet of yeast. And to that, we're going to add in 300 ml of lukewarm water. And then give that a mix. Once the yeast has been dissolved, we just take this and add it to our flour mix. And then you just mix it into a dough consistency. Allow this to prove for just over an hour. So while we're waiting for our dough to prove, I'm going to add my little twist to this bread, and by doing a rosemary butter. And for that we need some rosemary, some garlic and some butter, and just give that a mix. So here's our dough, which has risen quite nicely after about an hour. Okay, so on your board we're just going to quickly roll this out into a little cocktail portion size and then flatten it out. And all we're going to do is take our dough and place it directly, lightly brush bread with our butter mix. You can already start seeing we've got a bit of that smoky flavor going to be coming through the bread. Now we're just going to close off our braai and then just have a little bit of air going through, and this can get going for about 15 to 20 minutes. Our bread's cooked perfectly, and now we're just going to remove it off the grill. And that's our roaster cook all done. And let's have a quick taste. You can hear that crunch. Okay, here we go. You cannot get any better than that. Rustic style, outside cooking, fresh bread with some melted butter. Moving on to the star of the show, which is our meats. No braai is complete without the firm favorite being a South African boerewors, a township special, which is shisanyama, Indian favorite, which is tandoori, and then we've got some chicken kebabs that we're going to marinate later on in our tandoori spice. You can hear the sizzle of the grill. Okay, and then a good dose of seasoning, and then we're just going to pop the lid over. So moving on to our tandoori chicken, we're going to start off with some plain yogurt, our spices, a good quality curry powder, a pinch of garlic, a pinch of ginger, chopped coriander, fresh chopped green chili going into the mix. Okay, and then we're going to finish off with some seasoning, some salt and some pepper, half a fresh lemon. Okay, and now we're just going to mix it together. We're just going to place our chicken in the marinade to get all the flavors. Okay, we're just going to give our wors a turn. Just going to take our meat off the grill. So we're just going to get our tandoori chicken on here and give that about 20 minutes. Okay, our chicken's cooked nicely. So we're just going to cut our meat into nice slices. Okay, and then we're just going to plate our short rib, our tandoori chicken. Cut them into portion sizes. Okay, we're just going to finish it off with some fresh herbs, some rosemary and some thyme. And then we've got some rockets and some lemon. And that is it. Our plate of dried meats and shisanyama, perfect for the Heritage Day. So no meal's complete without something sweet. And the braai is no different. So to finish off today's braai, we're going to finish off with everyone's favorite, which is also another uniquely South African dish, and that is peppermint crisp. But this is peppermint crisp with a twist, because my base is not going to be a biscuit base. It's going to be that Cape Malay favorite, which is a Cape Cook sister, and then topped over with some caramel treat, some cream, and to finish it off with some fresh berries and the famous chocolate peppermint crisp. Okay, we're going to start by just roughly chopping peppermint crisp chocolate. And then we're going to take our Cook sister. This is going to be the base. of your tart. So into your mixing bowl, you're going to take your caramel treat, and then you're going to add in a bit of cream. You can add more cream to this and make it almost into a dipping sauce, and you can actually dip your Cook Sisters whole. To this, we're going to add a little bit of the chopped chocolate just to give that minty taste to the caramel. So we're just going to start with a little bit of whipped cream at the bottom of your dish, and then we're just going to layer with our Cook Sisters and our caramel mix, and then finish it off with more Cook Sisters, and then top with some cream. Finish it off with a generous sprinkling of the peppermint crisp, a bit of seasonal berries, uniquely South African dessert, infusing many cultures, a Cook Sister, a famous peppermint tart, pure indulgence, pure decadence. Okay, so that's it. Have a great Heritage Day. Enjoy the family time. Get creative on the braai. Happy cooking and keep the passion.